Hey, good morning, Leonard. Just getting set up. I was a little late from church today. Sorry. How you doing today, bud? Hey. Yeah, midday. Good morning. Good morning, all. What's up, everybody? Yeah. A little while back, I ended up having some problems with the cylinder I had on the BT100, and I ended up just pulling it off and doing some I don't know if you guys can see, but I had tried really getting eaten up, and then I got a new jug coming. um well, I'm gonna lie, I haven't even actually ordered it yet, depending on, I may try to do the BT100 conversion. It's only the 49 millimeter piston. All right, sorry about that. The internet's coming and going here this morning. I think it's back up, so if I have to go to a hotspot off my phone. But yeah, this is the big bore. Um, Planned it on putting it on the Ninja. Um, right now I'm just doing some testing. Had dropped a little hint the other day. When I put this thing together, I actually never ported the piston. I talked to a guy a while back, one of my subscribers. Actually, I had subscribed to as well. And I can't for the life of me tell you who it is right off. But cool dude, doesn't have a lot of videos up, and he hasn't really posted anything for a while. But he had told me that he was running his setup without without the window piston. And I also spoke to a guy over in England that said he had done the same thing. And I says, yeah, man, you know what? I'm gonna try it and see what I can do, see what I'll pull out of it. So, long story short, ran this thing when I first put it together. As of that, and the other day I took this all back apart and actually put the window in. I did not have time to actually bring the timing wheel out and get it properly tuned. So right now I've got so much bottom end. I'm literally doing 0 to 30 in like not even a second. But as soon as I hit that, it's like a brick wall. It wants to maybe do 32. So, I mean, obviously this is a short setup. I mean, you got a 2.5, 3-inch window between the carburetor and the piston itself. Typically, when you get into 5-inch, you're talking about, 4 to 5-inch, you're talking about mid power, and then with a 7-inch, putting a hose on or something, you're looking at, high end top speed. So I'm kind of torn at the moment. This has got to get me to work in the meantime. I've got a couple little 80 cc's in there that I could throw on a bike, but they're half together and I need some mounting bolts and stuff. So I'm kind of stuck at a rock and a hard place. Like torn in my head. Do I want this thing to be a race motor, or do I want to be able to get to work without running out of gas? So yeah, it'll be more testing until we probably transfer it over here to the other one. But today what I'm gonna do is tear this all back apart, pull the piston out, and I'm I'm gonna try to adjust the window in there. So I'm kind of under a time constraint, fellas, so you have to bear with me if I'm not giving you a lot of Discord. But please do have a great conversation, and I'll try to check the window here every once in a while and see what you guys are talking about, if anybody's asked a question. I'm really glad you could join. I hope some other people make it. And with that, yeah, and to get started here, and well, maybe I see if it's cooled off yet. So, yeah, she's a little warm still, but I think we're within that threshold. Of course, Leonard. That's why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. See if you guys can see this all right. I'm trying to set it up so you can get a good angle and see kind of what's going on. I'll walk you through what I'm doing anyway. Oh, finally, Mr. Mouse. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Yeah, man, glad to have you aboard. I'll give you a quick rundown, man, just because I just told everyone. But the Ninja's right here. This is the 110. I was planning on putting it on there. The BT 100 that I was riding going to work, I had some problems with it seasoned a few times. Just pushed in the envelope, doing like 50 something on it, and it ate the jug up. So yeah, I'll show you guys the other thing we got going on too. Here's Bumblebee. So I got the GT6 on there, the Series 6 Racing. They don't make this anymore, so I'm really happy to have this. Obviously the vertical Minarelli, 6.5, 7 horsepower with the mapping. I got a little stack coming for the carb. I haven't even got in there to really look at the jets. But the other thing I'm going to be doing, this sticker's coming off. This is going to get painted. I got a guy that does graphics up the street. We're going to have carbon fiber yellow handlebars on here. I got some grips coming for that. I got some locks coming for the back of it. I got some handle grips too. I think a couple of different matching pairs. One's like a kiddie bike grip that's yellow, so I'll use that for the clutch lever, and then the matching pair is going to be for the brakes. I was going to put the dual brake on there, but I think I might keep that more to an actual bike. I don't know. Still may do a thumb throttle on that yet. If you guys have an opinion about that, I'd be happy to add it to it one way or the other, either a twist or a thumb. I really like the feel of being right on the handlebar. Like I don't know, they just having my hand off of there, it's not that it's any less comfortable, but this just feels solid, you know. So I got the thumb throttle on here. As you can see, because of the setup, I had to actually have the double brake mounted up over top of this, and it works good. It's not, it seems weird, but if you're not on the gas, you just come right here, or you can put your whole hand if you really have to stop hard. And I actually lost one of the little the brake pads on this, so I'm trying to think. I want to tell you the right name. I can't even remember what these are called right now. It's not a C. They're cantilever or something like that. Not a cantaloupe, yeah. But anyway, nice to see you, Mouse. And again, I'll try to get started, fellas. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, shockingly, it's very simplistic. Oh, you bugger. The whole thing. Mouse, you're a legend. Talk about the full armor of God. I don't know if you guys have seen his video, Leonard and Op. I don't know if anybody else is there, but he was riding around in a suit he made the other day, a full body armor suit, like medieval. Said, don't take your life too seriously. It was definitely classic, man. I don't think anybody could do anything crazier than that. It was the awesomest thing I've seen on a motorized bike. One of a kind. This guy is definitely unique. So we've got 3-prong scooter plug in here. I don't know if you guys are able to see. It's only firing off to the one side. For whatever reason, I thought it would come off in a couple of directions. I'm assuming this is probably, I've got some crosstalk and one of my ports is opening just a little bit quicker than the other one. So maybe when I have this open, I can try to just measure that and address it, or at least look on it and run the piston down slowly and see if it seems like everything's cooperating. It was Leonard's idea. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I lost my feed there for a second. Sorry, guys. Yep. You guys rock. I don't know if you guys can see, I got a bunch of freaking smoke pouring out of here. It looks pretty cool, like the bike smoking a cigarette. Yeah, I definitely got a little bit of splatter up here. Put this thing together without dropping any kind of a gasket on the exhaust. I typically use the gray Permatex. That was recommended to me by Brian Amos over there on Dave's Motorized Bike group on Facebook, or the motorized I'm not sure, motorized bike carb tuning, whatever here he has on YouTube. So if you guys don't know about that, definitely check it out. It's a whole encyclopedia, just a wealth of knowledge. Guy's got like 40 years in the business, and you know, it's really tried to help a lot of us out. I've spoken with him several times at length, and just a solid gentleman. I'm sure he's probably freaking, if he's watching this, he's probably going, I told you so. But yeah, I had to get this back together in a hurry. I didn't have a ride to church, so once I get this finished dialed in here today, I'm gonna take the time to add it in. Oh, that's in there. I took this over to the machine shop the other day. and one of the bolts had snapped off, and my machinist Dave over there at Hawkins Machine tool shop there put this together for me, so it's definitely helping out. And I hadn't been running springs before, so we've got some tension on here now, and it doesn't seem like it wants to vibrate the bolts out or snap the bolts anymore. That's a good thing. If I can just get them off of here. So there's that. This one's the doozy. Figure out a way to get in there. Oh, you bugger. It's like no tension on it. It's just a good spring. So annoying. Come on, work it out. There we go. Almost there. Trying to do this as quick as I can. I was supposed to be at a picnic right now, but make sure this thing is dependable before anything else. Alright, there's that. That's all that. Spring is going to go over here too. Yeah, mouse. Absolutely, bro. We're here. I'm trying to be here every Sunday. If something doesn't come up with either like the camera or some kind of personal whatever, I've been trying to do this between like noon, 1 o'clock every Sunday for you guys. So definitely want to have you back, and yeah, tell everybody else to get their ass over here too. Yeah, for sure, Leonard. That's a fact, man. Keep your head up, Mouse, man. I'll definitely be saying some prayers for you, brother. I know you got a lot on your shoulders at times, and like a lot of us do, so just keep trusting, have faith, persevere, do the next right thing. It's gotta get better, you know? If you're not doing wrong, it's gotta get better, man. There's no way around it. Things can only be bad for so long. Ah, I get you. But remember this too, Mouse. It's always darkest right before the dawn, you know? Whatever you're going through, just keep persevering, man. You're right there. It'll happen. All right. Now, like I said, I'm constrained for time, and I want you guys to be able to experience this as well. I'm hoping I can actually just take the top of my carb off here and just pull the whole rest of that up off of there. So let me grab another couple of tools real quick, fellas. Hey, Mike. Yeah, get your address one of these times, bro. Send you a little gift basket. All right. see, what else do I need to do? Take the fuel line off. And gotta go get a knife. Actually, let's try to use needle nose and just snap it. Hopefully it doesn't rip the fuel line. I don't think it will. Yep. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. Actually, now that I think about it, I might not have had to do any of that because we're just pulling the jug straight up. We're going to be working on the piston, so maybe all that could have stayed in place. Boom. Let me bring this over here for you guys so you can get a close-up. Actually, you can see it from there, but why not? So this is the little window I made the other day. Posted that short up for you guys. I had gone with this shape, thinking that it may actually help with the flow because the piston's coming up and the reed's opening. It's coming back down, so I wanted it a little bit more narrow at the bottom. But there's a guy that I started a group on Facebook for the folks in Rhode Island, 401 Motorized Bike Builders. You're welcome to join even if you're not from Rhode Island. I definitely would appreciate you guys being there anyway. You got a lot of good tips and advice. But his name's Bill Blair. He lives down in Westerly. One of the first videos that I did was riding 30-40 miles to visit him when we met off of Zilla Mafia. I'll show you what we're gonna do here in a minute, but I'm gonna try to copy his design. It's a diamond shape, and it should bring the top end up a little bit, I hope. Like I said, I could put the timing wheel on this and really try to get it tuned in. See if I can find this real quick and show you guys something I found in the Two-Stroke Tuner's Handbook, Gordon Jennings, from back in the day, with some information on. So this is actually talking about adding boost ports, something that I haven't got that far yet, but oh, excuse me. So this is some numbers. I'm not sure if it's in focus, but it talks about your RPM with your transfer port duration. To get to these RPMs, this is where you want to have your transfer set. So if we're looking at 10,000 to 11,000, the number there is between 128 and 132 and 130 to 134. So I was tempted to bring the wheel out and see if we could get the numbers up that high. That's incredible if you think about it, because 11,000 RPMs divided by 60 for 60 seconds in a minute, that's 183.3 revolutions per second. That's how fast your freaking you're journaling on your crank. So yeah, it's really incredible when you stop to think about some of this stuff, man. It's mind-blowing. No, I didn't skirt the piston. I just windowed it. I had never windowed this thing, and like I had said earlier, a couple of guys had told me you could actually run it without, and I wanted to try it and see if they had any salt to what they were saying. It was a kid that's got a really fast bike. I think it's like a YD100. He's got the G2 on it, and another kid over in England. and both of them had said that they were running a reed valve without a windowed piston. And I thought about it, and it's just a matter of it being a check valve. It's only letting the air in, you know, so if it's just letting the air in when it's coming up and down, basically, as long as the piston is clearing the port, yeah, as long as the piston's clearing the port every time, it has an opening in the transfer, whether or not it's actually windowed. To me, seemed like if you have it windowed, now it's opening and closing in the reed valve. How am I trying to explain this? Almost twice, because at the bottom you're coming up and down. When this is open, it's coming up and down twice up in here. So this is only one action, where this is two actions. So it almost seemed to me like the window piston or cage piston would actually be deflecting pressure back onto the reed and causing it to flex more, and then maybe you're losing some of your performance in that sense. It's a learning thing for me too. As long as I've been doing this, I mean, there's still plenty of stuff I don't know, but I said, shit, you know what, man, let me make it a try and see if there's any credence to it. But yeah, I can tell you, so just from looking at this piston from the other day, let me see if you guys can see this or not. I'm going to have to move it so I can tell. Okay, you can see how it's clean in there now. The inside of this had all carbon the whole way, and now just above the window. So it has actually changed the aspect of everything flowing in there. I mean, not that it wouldn't, but just there's that proof positive that something else is going on. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get my my Dremel out here, and I'm gonna get my little degree wheel and stuff. Alright, so let's find a magic marker. Alright, let's see here. So I don't have the back of that off of there. I'm just going to try to eyeball this. I'm looking at probably 3/4 of an inch. I'd have to actually get the vernier calipers out here to know what that is. Otherwise, so it might widen this a little bit. See if I can do this up here so you guys can enjoy it a little bit more. Alright, so it's going to be a challenge. We've got roughly 1.25 inches top to bottom. So I want to leave, I'm going to call it 1/8 of an inch, just because that's somewhere in the depth of millimeters. I don't think I want to be any closer to the bottom or any closer to the top in that sense. So like I said, I think I'm going to take the time, if you guys want to stick around, and I'm going to bring the degree wheel out here and try to dial this in too. But I don't know, it's just a problem of removing everything. Then I may just try to eyeball it, hope for the best. I got another piston. When I have the time, I could actually put the numbers in. But that's our top and bottom. So Let's see here. Get a straight line coming off of the rings. Somewhat straight line, hopefully. So yeah, William Blair, Bill Blair, the guy I was telling you guys about. We're gonna be using his design on this. He ran his piston with the window he created for 3.5 or 4 years before it failed, and the reason it failed was because he actually tried to lean the bike out or something. It was a carb issue. So this should be a pretty good one, hopefully here. So I've got the center line. We said it was 3/4 of an inch. We'll come up here on one of these deals. And sorry folks, I'm really trying to get this angle right. The camera's kind of off to the side and it's really weird to reach around the iPad. So let's see here. So if we measure this up 1 inch, we've got 5, 4, 3.5 in metric. So we got 2.5 millimeters basically. So 2.5 millimeters. If we take, wow, just dropped a G clip out. Glad that happened now, not later. Must have popped it when I was pressing through. So yeah, we're at 5, 4, 3.5. So that gives us 1, 2, and then like 2 millimeters, let's call it. So we got 1 and 2 millimeters. Oh, that's for the whole inch, I'm sorry. So we're gonna go 3/4 of an inch. So let's just call it 2 millimeters. We'll be safe. So we want 1 millimeter of both sides of the center line. That's gonna give us 3 and 5. We'll do this over here just for ability. Three, 5. Okay. Get a straight line on here. Right. So we got that far, fellas. What I'm thinking now is how to shape the triangle. So I'm gonna look for the center. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'll have a little talk. Cool. I'm gonna keep going. Like I said, I don't see any questions. Oh. All right, Mouse. Thank you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. So good to see you, man. You mean a lot to us. Yeah, Leo, that's a great question. I honestly don't know. What I can tell you is, you know, just what I said. His bike was very, very dependable, had no problems, and he had really good low to top and mid-range power with it. So we've got 3 centimeters from the bottom of the skirt to basically our ring line. We're going up 1 millimeter, or a centimeter rather, an eighth, I'm sorry, we're going up 1/8 of an inch. So I'm gonna try to divide. We got 3, the center of that would be at 1.5 for our center mark. 1.5 center mark. Now to make this diamond shape, we need to come off of the center mark so that we have a small square in between, and then it's going to point into the square. So let me figure that out real quick. Okay. Make sure we got a good line on there. So let's see what I have open now. I got 1 millimeter open right now. So I'm going to just use that same just about. I'm going to go just a little bit beyond that. We're going to go a millimeter. I'm sorry, a centimeter and like a millimeter on each side off of our center point. So oh, I didn't get that quite right. Let me remark that. Okay. So let me see what you guys are saying here. Hold on. How much of the piston integrity is affected? To my knowledge, none. There may be an issue. I'm not aware of it. Like I said, I can see there's a lot less carbon residue. Even the top, the very top where it really started to compile in the center, it's a lot cleaner. So if there is anything happening, I'm not seeing it. But it's not to say there isn't. We'll keep riding and finding out. Alright folks, quick and dirty math. That's what we're looking at. Hey Florida. Nice to see you, brother. Welcome. Thanks for coming over. Get this phone out of the sunlight here so I don't cook it. Find a good bit and get to work here real quick. Alright, so for this one I'm going to be using a tapered point. Reason being, when I get into the side of the window, I want to chamfer this in so it's kind of on an angle. You can see maybe here on the bottom, I've already got that like a little bit, and on the sides it's somewhat rounded out. We're just going to try to, ramp that in as much as possible, and give it as much help and support availability as we can for that process. And bring this around front so you guys can watch. Probably not the most impressive thing you've ever seen or done, but see what we can do. No power. All right, that's weird. Let's try that. There we go. So I'm gonna go at this kind of slow. I would rather have more control than speed, so it may take a few minutes, but we'll get it done. might help if I tighten the bit down. Alright, we're just playing around. Having some fun, Florida. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. How's things down there? See if I can stand up and do this. Alright, pretty quick. Obviously, this is not steel, aluminum. Flying right through it. Let's see here. Find the next one to get in there with. Okay, we're going from a point to a round. Let's try to move you guys just so the sun doesn't cook this iPad and the signal drops. It's always something. All right, that's gonna be too low. Let's get this under it. Almost there. Hold on. Like the Jeffersons, moving on up to the all right. Get this plugged back in and ready so we don't lose power. Okay. Plug this up. I don't know how far this is gonna take us, but alright fellas, so here we are, we got our diamond shape in. It's a little rough in here. I'm going to take the sintered diamond bits I have from jewelry making. You can get those from Kingsley North, it's called. I believe they're like in Minnesota. Kingsley North, sintered diamond bits. And they're similar to like a tungsten bit, but they are just literally a big crusty diamond pick. And you can really smooth stuff out and get into some weird places and do some good shaping. So, oh. It looks like I just hit something on the phone, guys, so really sorry whatever's happening here. It says all this, everything just got deleted or something. Ah, dang it. I don't even know what I did. Guys, I'm terribly sorry if it's screwing up your conversation. I hit something or the phone got too hot. It says everything got timed out for 300 seconds. I don't know what that even means. So just bear with it, folks. Let's see if this thing is 300 seconds, whatever that is, guys. 5 minutes or something. Not even, yeah. Jeez. Yeah, it's not even allowing me to. Oh, something about you guys were talking about a car or something. I'm sorry. Ugh. So here's one of the tools I was telling you guys about. This is a sintered diamond pick. We're gonna put that in. What I'm actually doing right now, guys, is just barely chamfering the back side of this window, giving it a tiny little edge as well. I'll show you here in just a second. Alright fellas, mean and clean. Yeah, I don't know what happened either, bro. I'm really sorry. I might have hit a button or the sun's too hot. I had a problem last week with that too. That new kid that came on there, something was like, blocked his comment, but I tried to make him the moderator so he could keep talking. Sorry about that, fellas. So here we are, mean and clean. I'm gonna run in, just rinse it real quick, and we're gonna put this back together. And I don't know if I can just do a run by in front of you guys or something here, but we'll see what happens. here we are. So we're all cleaned out in here, no shavings, no debris. I'm wiping up underneath both sides of the keep for the con rod bearing and clips. And yeah, get it back on here, man. See if you guys are still in the shade enough. I don't want this thing to overheat. Try to make sure you can even see for that matter. Oh yeah, alright, we're good. Set this out of the way so I don't screw anybody's conversation up again. Alright, let me just double check this, make sure it's legit. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. What do we need here? Circlip. Some guys really struggle with these. I don't know why. I find they're really easy to get in and out once you've done it a few times, but not for nothing. I'll grab just a little bit of grease for the bearing. You see it's looking pretty good. Doesn't look like it's burned up or anything. Everything's good. So should be all set. Alright, got that all packed in. That's in. Make sure this piston's going the right way. Done that before in a rush. Put it in backwards. Alright. Okay, that's in. Get that seated. Oh, move the bike. I'll lose my gas line there. Let's see. Clip. Hopefully I can do this way. I've never done it upside down. That's what she said. That's in. Upside down is a first for me. Did you do that on the Bumblebee piston too? No, Leonard, that actually came. It came with the. So it wasn't windowed; it was caged. It has the double window, but yeah. Just gotta give me a minute to concentrate here, fellas. I make sure these rings are all lined up where they're supposed to be so we don't end up with a snag. And hopefully I'll be able to hold them in place and get this cylinder back on without too much fussing. Three rings on this one. It's a little tricky at times. Find out where I'm bound up. Almost looked like I knew what I was doing, huh? Hopefully the sun doesn't cook this thing. You guys can see a little bit better up here. I'll be ready to go in a couple of minutes, hopefully. All right, get this guy in here. Boom. I gotta get the Permatex too. All right. So, lock washer, flat washer, lock, flat, flat, flat and lock. In there like swimwear. Get these started. Perfect. Alright, you can tighten the plug up too. That's a little loose. Oh. Okay. Good there. Going corner to corner, X shape, primary snug. Okay, half turn, half turn, half turn. Half turn, little more, little more, little more, little more, little more, done. All right, guys, that's on. Let's get this carb slide in here and we can fire her up, hopefully. Alrighty, let's see here. Hopefully this isn't a total catastrophe. Wouldn't that be funny if this was like an epic fail? Not really, but let's find out. All right, screwdriver, where are you at? PWK 21. Oz Reed. We sprayed this down yesterday with brake cleaner, had no leaks. So that was a plus. Okay, that's on tight, that's on. All you gotta do is get the pipe on, fellas. Let me get the Permatex. I clean this off a little bit for a good mating surface. And See if I got a wheel in here, I can just move some of that stuff out of the way without throwing any chips inside of the cylinder. Actually, we'll just do it on the back of the exhaust. Got a little pinhole leak. You can see it's all lubed up just the way she likes it. All right, a little more shiny. Just blob this bad boy on here. Oh. Get a smoke while I'm at it. All right, so we got Permatex Ultra Gray. I'm gonna see if you guys can see this. This also was recommended to me from Brian Amos. I'm just blobbing the ever-living shit out of this, fellas, because I really should wait to let this cure a little bit and seal up anything. I don't know that there's any kind of a leak there anyway. I had a little bit of splatter on my leg, but I'm not sure if it's from the pinhole leak up in here or if it was actually coming out of the... Thought maybe there might be a little smoke come out. So, yep. All right. Get this started pretty quickly and not smear this around too much is the hope. All right, that's started. Let's get this one in there. Oh, threads are still clean. Yep. I'm sorry this isn't facing you guys, so you can actually see me putting this in. So for that I do apologize. Just trying to get this done lickety split so we can get it going. Oh, what the stuff falling down here. All right, still going. Rushing, dropping stuff. Okay, that's tight. Let's get this one snug. And they're like swimwear. Yeah. Thanks, man. I really like interacting with you guys. So I'm sorry, man. I could have got this done probably like 5 or 10 minutes if I wouldn't have really been talking, but yeah, man. Let's just double check this and make sure everything's legit. Pipes on. These are all tight. Sparks in place. Know the back wheel's all set. Know the dust cap on the bearings was loose. Glad I looked. All we got to do is get our springs on and we can try to start it up. So, show you where those are at, just so you can see what's going on. I took a piece of one of the rag joints and welded that on, and I'm coming off. Oh, yeah, it won't let me show you. Yeah, there you go. I'm coming off the back side of the case and just right into that little groove. And then the other two springs, I'll put them on and just show you where they're sitting. Ah. Some force on this one. Ah. Gosh darn it. Alright, try it again. Oh, missed it. Oh! Come on, baby. Ah, would you? There we go. Alright, so yeah, what we got is the holds for the muffler, the exhaust, where you would have your header up here and the springs coming in between. They're just sitting on the back of the bolt that goes through for the stay on the chain guide. Got the little pit bite roller here. I recommend these to you guys. This is spring off of an attic door from Home Depot. I have a video on there on one of my shorts showing you how to buy that. And see what I can do here, man. Try to, I don't know if I got a signal this far out, but I'll try to walk it out here so you can see the street. And hopefully it'll keep recording. I had to put something under there. Alright, let's give it a go. Be right back. Awesome, boys. Well, it gained a little bit of top end there. We got up to 35. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little disappointed because with just the regular intake and an NT, she's actually moving faster than that. She's going 45, almost 50. Now this bike is on a 44 tooth sprocket and it doesn't have as much top speed. I would say 80 cc may actually go faster. It's going to take you longer to get there. You're going to pedal a little bit getting off, but this cylinder definitely has all the makings for just incredible low end power. The other thing I was going to try to do with this is I was going to try to get a piece of 19 3/4 19 millimeter. This is at 23 millimeter, so if I could stretch it over the edge of this, and then there's a boot that I have, I could actually take and connect this and bring that back and give the full like 7 inches, you know, have a little more top end speed there. So I don't know, as long as it's dependable and it's gonna get me to work, that's all I'm worried about at this moment. Definitely when I get this thing dialed in to put on the Mini Ninja, you know, that's ultimately the goal. So hopefully it'll happen. This is one of those builds that's gonna take forever for some reason. But yeah, man, get a scooter. I mean, if anything, bro, I'll probably stay with 2-stroke. If it was an actual bike, I might get a Harley if it wasn't. But I'm really thinking about getting a KTM 250 Enduro setup. You know, and be able to just ride it on the street. I got a buddy that's on a Yamaha, what the heck is it? Crossplane, the you know, the 213 or whatever the pitch is, 230 on the crankshaft they have. It's just supposed to be the bee's knees. But I was talking to him earlier and he said he's got the KTM 250 and he's afraid to ride it. Yeah, you know, I mean, he said literally he's popping a wheelie in like every gear on it. It's just so much freaking power. So what it says, looking at the read and carb, can you elaborate a little bit more than Leonard? Oh, okay. GSXR 600. Yeah, there you go. So, but yeah, this deal here, man, this is oh, if it's warm out there. But I guess you might not have seen this, Florida. I know I showed it to the other guys. I got the stinger on there for the little bumblebee, and it's kind of a play on words. You got an A-type piston, B-type piston, so you know, went with the whole setup. Did quite a bit of work in the paint. It's got 6-7 coats of clear on there. You can see at the top right there, it looks like a little bit of a bubble. It's actually because there's like 15 coats over top of the decal. So like you'd literally have to, like, I don't know, that'll be on there long after this bike is even operable. But I do plan to clean it up a little bit. When it was over at the shop, they scraped it up a little bit, and just in a couple places. I really didn't want to go through all the hectic of pulling the motor back off and re-clear coating it. But this is actually going to be going to a car show down the road from us here at the end of the month. Like I said, I got the different handlebars coming, the carbon fiber yellow. This is kind of a neat setup. Most of the guides on these, this one's actually CNC'd. Let's see if I can get it into the camera here. And the plate has a runner inside of it that keeps the chain from binding up. Sometimes they get bound up in there. So this actually goes inside, and then your actual clutch arm cover comes over top of that. So yeah, it works good. Nice to know, man. I'm a little confused on setting it up because most of the time they come together, and this looked like it had a few extra parts in it. The one thing I'm definitely interested in doing though is not using this aluminum roller that came with it. I want to try to get a steel roller and put it on there, or just use a pit bike roller, because I know the aluminum's not going to last. I mean, it'd be good to run for a while, but I'm sure the teeth will get eat up pretty quick. I mean, unless you can tell me otherwise, that's just my, you know, my best assumption on that. But yeah, that's definitely in the works too. I did a little thing on this the other day. I got this out of a the spring out of a scooter, and it actually had the metal reeds, which I prefer, but I put the G2 reeds back in there, and I was gonna actually change this out on here and just run a hose with the 19, not the 19 on here, and just use a shock clone on the SHA Chow. I got it sitting back here somewhere, but I really like the PWK 21. It's just a matter of getting it dialed in. Like I said, I don't know. I was literally going faster with the NT on there than I am with that on. So yeah, here's the Shaw here. I don't know, I get a couple other carbs I could put on there and just goof around with, but see what happens. Anyway, fellas, I gotta head out, get going. I was supposed to be at a picnic like a half hour ago, and been trying to get that fixed so I could do my usual build with you guys and hopefully have a little bit more gas mileage when I get there. The way that was running with the smaller window that we started out with on the piston, typically on this 3rd gallon tank I'm getting close 25-30 miles. It dropped way down to like somewhere around maybe 17 miles. So hey ERT, what's up, man? Following me? I'm following you, bro. I ain't that fast yet. You have to watch it, man. I put a shape on there. A buddy of mine that lives like 40 miles away here. His name's Bill Blair William Reed, and he has he showed me his the other day. I started a bike group on Facebook for the guys in Rhode Island. You're welcome to join. I had told them earlier where if you go on there, it's called 401 Motorized Bike Builders. So it he's got a picture up on there. It's a diamond shape, and I just went through the whole process of knurling that out with them. I had my BT100 on there, ERT, and I soft seized it the other day. It's about the 3rd or 4th time I did it, and it just pitted the shit out of the jug, so I pulled it off. I had actually taken the yep, that's the one. Yeah, join up, bro. I don't care if you're from Rhode Island. You're definitely welcome, all of you. So, but his name's William Blair, and he showed me his design maybe about a year ago, and he ran that setup for I think like 3.5 years or 4 years. He opened the jug 1 or 2 times to do something. Never had a problem with it. From low end to top end, great speed, great response, and he actually tried to lean the carb out or something, and fried his setup the other day, so he had to rebuild it. But Yeah, it's definitely worth looking into. I don't know what you guys have inside of yours, um, but I know you guys had the fastest anyway, so I don't really know if it's a modification you need to investigate in, or just for your own knowledge, just to understand it anyway, what it actually is. But yeah, we got this all set back up. ERT. I tried to go a little faster, and it really didn't improve too much. I'm hitting a brick wall. Um, the um, the PWK21 with the reed. I tried your setup, what you told me the other day. I've got those jets in there. I like the way it runs, but I just don't have the top end anymore for whatever reason. Even with the expansion pipe on there, I've actually lost maybe 5 or 8 miles an hour on the top end, if not a little bit more. So the only thing I was thinking about doing at this point in time was taking a carburetor hose off of here and then using the boot adapter that came with this and trying to give myself maybe more like a 6 or 7 inch run on the intake to jack that top speed up there. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm sorry I can't say too much more, but like I said, I'm already late to be somewhere. Best engine PK80, yeah, and the Anbull. I've always recommended Anbull. Um, change the spark plug blocks. Get the one from the YD100. Let me see what I got. Is it so the spark plug on there does it have the resistor cap, or is it one that you take the resistor cap off of? The one you have there don't work. You need more spark. Yeah, this that may be true. Um, I got the red wire. I got it in there. I have a few of them. I actually have a let me see. Let me dig it out real quick. I'll show you. So this is a standalone box. I ordered this. It's called Catnip CDI off of eBay. It comes with the plug off of a YZ80. That's off the, or no, not the CR80. I'm sorry. And it comes with a standalone box. I had put that on, and I don't know. It didn't. It actually seemed like it was 4-stroke and more than without it, but the only thing I hadn't really done is adjust the physical timing, you know, take the magnet off and file just a little bit off of the Woodruff key so I could retard it. So the original spark plug, and yeah, I'll definitely give it a go, man, see if anything changes with that. I want to tell you, if I'm not mistaken, that plug is actually off the BT100, so it should have a good amount. Oh. It said no audio? Oh. I think the iPad's overloading, so I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, let me try to. Yeah, where's the phone? Oh shoot. I left it outside in the sun. I forgot when I ran the bike. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, guys. I'm glad you showed up, ERT. Thank you, everybody else. I want to thank you. Mouse Bike was on here earlier. You missed them, ERT. Leonard was here. I'm not sure who's still with us. Florida, thank you for stopping by. You guys are all very much appreciated. And it says, do you need to change the black box? Use the red wire. Yeah, I would definitely take your advice. I'll take your advice, Alice. I'll look into it, man. But this is the one I got for the Bumblebee. Yellow wire. And it's insulated. Yeah, man. Wrap the copper on the magnet yourself. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to do that. I know I've talked to a couple of guys. Okay. So yeah, I know Sam Z stuff had talked about doing that. There was somebody else that had spoke about doing that as well, taking it apart, rewrapping it. I'm not sure. There's something you gotta solder two parts together or separate them and make two different ends or something. But yeah, if anybody can make a tip or something, that's what you gotta do. Solder two different leads. Yeah, solder them. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what, but I definitely want to play with it. That was gonna be one of my next videos. You know, trying to figure that out for everybody and putting it into the library archive and that with the rest of the information. But I have some playlists up. And they're on the channel there, you know, and it tells you like reed valves, piston works, engine works, wiring stuff. Hey, Leonard, make a custom one. Okay, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it, Ellis. YD100. Yeah, like I said, I think that one that's on there's off of BT100. So I don't know, man. I really don't know what, if that's the, it could be that's the problem, because it has run a little off at times. So I thought maybe it was something to do with the carburetor setting or bad gas somehow I'd mixed or got something in it. But yeah, I'm really unsure. But I'll try to change this out. I mean, I don't know, I got 8 or 10 different boxes in there, bro. Let's have to try to find one that comes up better on the voltage meter. I think the standard one that I got one of my videos on if you look it up on wiring, it's under wiring. It says how to test the voltage or something on the magneto and the CDI, and he gives you the normal output reading on there. The same place I got that standalone box, the catnip CDI from eBay. They also say they have a box that's stamped 12 volts. So it says yeah, come on. The setup you have is the best setup. You have the racing pads that we sell. Nah, I don't know where to find them, bro. How do I get it? You gotta post a link or something, man. Come and find me on the Facebook or my name, Roger Joel Stafford. You see the picture, the little rat racer picture on my name. Go to the Facebook or leave me a link in the comment on one of the videos to your store. I buy things from you. I got no problem with that. You guys rock, man. I try to support you. Oh, dang, man. Little Evil, what's up, brother? I can't get off of this thing, man. I was supposed to be at a cookout an hour ago. Hey, here it is, bro. It's still in the works, but I got the stinger on, baby. So here she is, Bumblebee. What do you think, man? Yeah. Pretty decent welding job, huh? It's got room there. It just wraps around just barely. But, yeah, complete crew, no doubt. And just took the kickstand and welded it to that for the support. So she's all set, man. I got the stays coming in the back. The tensioners. I'm gonna take this off. This is gonna get painted to match the bike. We're gonna do a decal. Carbon fiber handlebars with a rise coming up on them. They're coming in. And I got some really awesome grips you guys are gonna love, man. When you see these things, bro, they're gonna set this thing on fire. And I ordered a kids brake lever set for like 10-15 bucks. So it's gonna be a bright yellow handle for the clutch. And then I got a matching pair. I don't know if it was Tektros or something else, but whatever it is, it's gonna be coming in. I said Joe like a billionaire. Dang. So yeah, man, looking pretty good. Like the little flower we got on here. Yeah, man. Got the pedals on there to match my name, Wake. Got the Wake. They got a lot of good parts too. You guys should really check them out. They got all kind of stuff for bikes, man. Their stuff is fantastic. That's actually, I think the handlebars are coming from them too. Yellow carbon fiber. How can you argue with that? Let me try to show you the link. Give you guys a little sneak peek on the handle grips and stuff. So here you go. There's the little, that's the little handle grips. That's gonna be the clutch lever. Look at them look at them handle grips, bro. Y'all tell me them ain't tight with the little smoke flames coming up through. It's gonna match it perfect. There's the gold chain 415 coming. There's the those are the chain stays in the back. That's gonna be the air filter. That's the chain I got for the other side of it. That's already here. But here's the handlebars right here too, man. $24, man. Can you believe this? All the way from China, free shipping, carbon fiber, dude. I got the longest ones on the bottom coming, and they're yellow. She's gonna be a beauty. So, oh yeah, the other thing I gotta show you guys, this is gonna be the last. You can't start a bike up without a seat, you know what I'm saying? So, I got one of these already, but it's already broken and falling apart. Let me see here, I'm gonna find it real quick for you. This is the one you guys want, bro. I'm telling you right here. This Brooks English B17, it's called. Spring bobber. Mine, the front end broke off. I'll dig it out real quick and show you so you can understand it. Yeah, fellas, here we go. Check that out. So it's an old spring seat. The front of this broke off, and it had a little thing that came up here and connected right here, and it held the tension on it. Bro, when you park your butt on this, each one of these springs, they go right to your butt, dude. Like it curves to you. It's more comfortable. Literally more comfortable than any kind of seat you could get that I ever sat on in my life. I'm not even lying to you. $120 is definitely worth it. This thing I had so long, I just put a piece of foam underneath there for now because I can't really ride it the way it's supposed to be ridden, but that's what's gonna be on there brand new. Weld it. Yeah, man. Oh, Murray's seat is great, no doubt. Air spring, $30. Yeah, man, post a link in one of your videos, bro. I'll check it out. The Seville Royal, the Italian thing is really good too, man. They weigh like ounces, literally ounces. And they're streamlined. You would think they'd hurt your butt, man, from like, you know, they're supposed to be like what you call, for like those them bikes that you pedal by yourself, the long endurance ones. Okay, yeah, on the blue bike. But that's what we was working on today, Evil. I took this all apart. We messed with the window and the piston. Got the reed valve, the PWK 21. That's the 110 big bore. Still, I lost some of the performance in it. I don't know why. That's the YZ85 pipe. But I'm trying to get the top speed back up. It was running quicker before. ERT said maybe it's the CDI. Change the CDI, so it could be. It might not just be getting enough spark, but typically on Sunday, we've been trying to build this bike forever, but is what it is. Don't love the expansion setup. Why, you think I need a regular pipe on there? Just a little one? It's 44 because I got a lot of big hills. The other bike I had the 38. I never had problems with the 38. I got the 32 in there. I don't use it. The last time I used it, Ellis, I had it on the 80cc, the Zeta 40, the Firestorm, and it ate up the drive gear. So that's actually the motor I got on the base that I got on the this one right here. But how to change out the not this side, not the 10-2 sprocket, the other side up front, the bevel gear. Let me see if I can find it. This one right here, it ate it all up. So, and I was only going about maybe 5 miles an hour faster. So I don't know. I've been hesitant to use it again. Maybe 36 I can try, but okay, man. I believe you. I believe you in your bad English. Hey, I wanted to tell you, I don't know what happened the other day too. The same thing. It said it froze up and no audio, and then it said private video. I couldn't log back on, but yeah, I was having a really good time listening to you, bro. So, hey, much respect. For real, guys, I gotta break off. I'm supposed to be like 15 miles away from here right now. I gotta get on the bike and get going. So, thanks so much for hanging out, and really do appreciate every one of you guys. And you know, I'm saying a prayer for you today. This happy Sunday to you. May God bless each and every one of you. Father God, look over these men. Keep them safe, keep them strong, keep them growing, keep them positive. Take the pain out of their life where there's hardship. Allow them to endure it, you know. And yeah, say it all in Jesus' name, man. That's the best I can do, brother. You know, I care for each and every one of you guys, man. I hope you have a wonderful day. ERT, I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for your video later on. If I can log on, I will, man. So Muy bueno. No sé nada, comprende, no comprende. I can't speak it, man. I'm Greek, but I try my best, so. Alright, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Godspeed.